What's up guys, my name is Scott Stewart and we're going to talk today about backside 180s out in the flats. Couple tricks you should probably have wired before you start taking backside 180s out in the flats is obviously be able to crank just some nice big lofty wake jumps out in the flats, really controlled, being able to stomp them consistently, carry in speed, and also have backside 180s really dialed wake to wake. Alright, usually my approach on the backside 180s is I pull out pretty far on the side of the wake, and then when I come in I use a progressive edge and hold my edge all the way up through the wake. And what I think about usually when I'm riding through the top of the wake is just holding my edge long, all the way up and through, two hands super long, so I make sure I get that consistent pop, taking it as high and as far as I possibly can. Once I get into the air, I think about really holding that grab and getting a solid grab. That keeps you controlled when you're going really far out in the flats, and then spotting where I'm landing as I'm coming down. So what I think about when I'm getting off the wake is still carrying that line tension up and through the air. That's what's going to carry you out and keep the line tight and be able to pull the handle to your back and keep everything tight and you carrying speed. Alright, right as I'm coming down to land and I'm spotting where my landing is, I'm making sure my line is tight and I'm spotting where I am, and then I'll snap the handle to the small of my back, keeping my hand super close to my body. And that allows you to stay controlled all the way through, then the line stays tight as you're coming out and you won't catch your back edge. A common problem on the late backside 180s that I like to do usually is people like to snap the handle a little too hard as they're coming down for a late backside 180, and that tends to over rotate them, or you lose line tension and then you'll pop the handle. So a way to just keep that is making sure that you rise all the way up, hold the grab long, and have a nice smooth snap to your back and keeping your hand in close. Backside 180s, switch or regular, are my favorite trick to do. They're just the funnest trick when you can boost and float really high, especially when you do one super big. You're just able to hold the grab really long and do a late backside 180. Really reminds me of snowboarding, doing them really big, and it's definitely my favorite trick to do just for the float and the hang time that you get, and it's real slow motion. I'm Scott Stewart. Thanks for checking out my video on learnwake.com.